Oh, turn that radio down. I don't want to get dinged for. Oh shit! I mean, doggone it! I hit the horn. Let's get some people in here. Get some people in here. We'll get started. Get some folks in here, and we'll get started with this. See how long it takes to get somebody in here. 24 seconds. First thing I'm gonna do is open the door and turn that radio off. Brand B! All three. All right, we got a couple people in here, so I'm gonna get out the truck and we're gonna get started. We're gonna do something fun. I promise you. We're gonna do some of that weird Danny Stone stuff. Y'all ready to get started? Grace family, off the res. Oh yeah, we're fixing to get stupid. Ronnie Moore. All right, let me quit talking about it. Let's get started. I'm gonna show y'all something totally cool. You ready? Let's get out the truck and go to work. Yep, we're gonna do something totally different today. Because you guys, either I'm gonna wind up looking like a total idiot, talking all this smack, or you're gonna see something really, really cool. I promise you. Okay, Dominic Hollis. All right, you guys. This is something I do once a year, or whenever the drought hits and some of these creeks start drying up. This is one of my favorite things to do right here. Yeah, there may be catfish, there may not, but we're going to take 4-pound test line on an ultralight rod, 4-pound test on an ultralight rod with a teeny tiny eagle claw hook and a worm, and we're going to see how big of a fish we can catch on this little bitty rod. And I'm going to drop a link. Oh, the sun's in my eyes, y'all. Sorry about that. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da. That's copied. More. Hold that. Come on now. Paste it. Shad. And once I get set up here, we may break somebody up. Okay. I'll keep checking back. Eric B. All right, guys. Let me get a worm on this hook. And I've got some stupid stuff rigged up here. You wait and see. You're gonna have a good time. And I may be wrong, but I'm predicting this ain't gonna take long. We're gonna take this little eagle hawk hook. This is a rusty hook too, man. I dug it out of the. It's laying in the bed of the truck. Hey, I was just driving by and decided to do this, y'all, just for the heck of it. But I think you're fixing to see something totally neat. Let me get my line straightened out here. Now, this is 4-pound test line. This is super light stuff. I could take it and break it like that. And if I'm right, hopefully, this won't take so long. We'll see. And I hope it don't take long. And I could have just made a, holy crap, look at all those shads. Oh my God. I will be throwing a cast net here before we leave here too. So I'm gonna clean this hole out. These fish are all gonna die anyway. Oh, I see you, big boy. Oh, there's the first one. What we got? Bullhead. That didn't take long. And I really need to be saving these. I don't have water in the bait tank right now. There's bullhead. That didn't take long, did it? Y'all, it's gonna go quick, I promise you. Dang, he swallowed that. I'm gonna have to get my hook remover out. Come out there. Get that hook back, you little sucker. I should have filled up that bait tank in the back of the truck. It's got the aerator there set up and everything. I'm gonna lay him right there because we're gonna do something with him here in a minute. And we managed to save our worm. We saved it into our worm. Let's get another one. But we're going bigger. We want bigger. That's just a little bullhead. There's some big stuff right here, guys. I mean big. Hold on. I see somebody out right there. Come here, buddy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He should be right there. Man, I think it's crap out of him. Man, there's a crap load of shad here. I am definitely going to be throwing the... Let's get this out in the middle. It's almost like trout fishing, y'all. Good. Man, there's a lot of fish stuck in there. I may need to put a float on this so I can see the line moving. I can actually pick and choose the fish I want at certain points. Let's go for that big one right there. There's a great big one right over there. Let's go after him. Oh, all right. Come on, come on, come on. Get over there. Find it. Come on, boys. Oh, something's after it. I need to put a bobber on this. A float. Man, I want that great big one right there. My God. There's something hitting it. This stupid catfish bit the crap out of it. You got most of it. You got most of my baby. Get on. Heck, we need to throw another piece of worm on there. I'm thinking about putting a float on this. This ain't gonna take long. Stop right where I got it at. Bam. I'm fixing to show you guys what's going on down there. Oh, something's after it. My God, look at the shade. Look everywhere. Oh, we're fixing to load up on some bait here in a minute. They got our worm. They got our worm. Hang on a second. Just hang on. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Hold on, check it out. See those shad running right there? And there's a big giant bowfin right there. Hold on, he's fixing to come up where you can see him. Right there. Now, there's a bigger one. Look at that one. Right there. Look at the size of that sucker. There's another one. And they're all in this little bitty hole right here. They're trapping it in it. We're going to get a big worm out there and try to catch them. That's going to be cool, y'all. I'm really thinking I need to put a float on this line so I can see the movement of it. And I really think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put a float on here. It's going to be a lot better. There are some giant fish down there in that little bitty tiny hole. Dude, it's not. That hole, 12 feet in diameter. That's it. And they're trapped there. They got nowhere to go. But there's a lot of bullheads in there. The problem is they pick this line up and they don't move it. They just sit there with it in their mouth. And I need to put a float on there where I can see when they pick the bait up. There are literally 1,000 of those things in there. Oh, oh, missed him. He got every bit of that worm that quick. I missed him. Oh, Lord. They're going to go get worms like crap. I may cut the stagumma. You know, I'm going to cut these worms up. I'm just going to go with a piece of worm. It'll stretch my bait out. Let's pinch that worm off, put about that much on there. Just a piece of worm. That way I know they've got a hold of it. Ooh, that channel cat there just came up. Right in the middle, at the deepest part. Let's see what's there. Now, I can't even see the line. I need to put a float on here so I can see what they're doing. There's probably fish fighting that right now. My God, there's a cool shed there. I'm getting me some bait today. I'll be throwing the cast net here. I promise you I will. He coming in with there? He's swimming toward me. Come on. You on there? The bad thing about these bullheads, they'll swallow it. God, there's a ton of shad in there. We're going to get these shad before we leave. Oh, there's a massive carp. It might actually be better if I turned the camera where you guys can see the water. And you can see all the action going on here. I think we're going to put a float on this. It'll be easier to tip the bites. Yeah, because the reason we need to put a float on is because that fish has been on there the whole time. And he wasn't moving the line. So he's been there the whole time. I was standing there all that time with that bullhead on there. He got on that probably just a few seconds after we threw it out there. And we stood there just waiting for him to move the line, and he didn't do it. They just put it in their mouth and they just sit there. And then you got the problem of they swallow the hook. And it's fun getting it back. But we're going to catch a bunch of these because I've got a live well at the house, and I need to give me that hook back. There you go. He's fine. I need to fill that live well up with these bullheads, and we're going to throw the cast net here in a little while. And we're going to get a bunch of these shad too. I don't want to take time out right now, but I need to. D. Ryan Meadows, Cody. One good job. Hey, my work is right over there. And here's the thing, guys. If this phone rings, I got to go. It'll kill the live stream. I'm just giving you a heads up. If the phone rings and the police department calls me, I've got to shut it down and get out of here because I have obligations. Let's try putting a float on this. I think. No, let's try one more time. Right there. They're not pulling the line. They just grab it and hold it. And I'm not able to detect when they're on. I can't tell when they've got the hook in their mouth. Man, there's a whole school of channel cats right there. This is crazy. Those are channel cat. Hang on. Let me get that where you guys can see. If you watch, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Right in there, you're going to see there'll be a bunch of channel cat come up. There's a big old bowfin right there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. Oh, huge bowfin, huge bowfin. I don't know if I got them in camera or not. I hope I do. This hole is drying up, and these fish are trapped. But the bad thing is when they grab the bait, they don't swim. There's that school of channel cat right there. Right there. They can't get out of there. They want a big channel cat. There are a ton of bullheads in here too, though. I can't tell when they're biting the hook because they just grab it and hold on to it. But, oh, wait a minute. There's something pulling. He's pulling. He's pulling. Is he there? Yes, he is there. Oh, what we got? We got another big bullhead. Oh, that's a big bullhead right there. Look at that one. Big old bullhead. Man, I don't know if I got that camera set. I can't see it, guys. I apologize. I can't see what you guys are looking at. But there's another bullhead. I need to get. Man, I don't want to throw that bucket out there to fill up the bait tank in the back of the truck. Oh, man, bullheads bite, dude. Because I don't want to scare these fish. You spook them, they'll stop eating. I'm gonna get some water in the bucket though. I need to get some water in that bait bucket. Them bullheads I'm throwing up in that, I got that grass wet. They'll be fine for a little bit, not much. Look at this tiny piece of worm, little bitty piece of worm. Man, can you guys see the pool all right? I'm trying to. Man, I hope you guys. I can't see the camera. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. I hope y'all can see it. The sun's right in my face. I can't even see who's on here. Let's see. Cool Cats Fishing. Oh, God. Cool Cats Fishing, Deep Run Meadows. Cody, my little brother Cody. Well, we're obviously going to catch a bunch of bullheads. Those are good flathead bait, though. I am going to, before we leave here, we're going to throw the cast net because those are all shad you see flopping right there. That is a school of shad trapped in this hole. And there are thousands of them here. I've got to figure out a really good way to store them. Look at that big giant. I don't know if you guys can see it. Big giant bowfin there. There's a tap on the rod. We got a tap, tap. Oh, he's pulling hard. As much as I hate to do it, huge bowfin. Schools of them. The shad jumping out of the water. This is cool, man. If I put a float on there, you guys would be able to see it when they eat the bait. But we need to fill up our tank. Oh my God, look at all those shad. That one there made it through the creek channel. He's off on his way. He's gone. Massive bowfin right there. I was throwing cut bait in here, well, I don't know if they would eat it or not because they've got plenty to eat. They've got plenty to eat out there because all these little fish are trapped here. Oh my God, look at all those shad. This is insane, you guys. We're definitely going to be throwing the net here before we leave here. And you guys are going to see some really cool bait. Oh, we're getting hit. He's tapping it. He's tapping it. I think we need to put a float on here. I need to shut up and do it, don't I? How many people we got in here? 33. Does that say 23 or 33? 35. All right. 35 people. We've got to do something now. That's it. I'm pulling a fish in just because it's 35 people. What we got? Just 35. And we are slaying these bullheads. Man, I could come here on stand day tomorrow and win it, no problem. Come on now. Now these daggum things, I hate them. Oh man, he's got a hair lip. He's a hair lip bullhead. Guys, we got to get some water in our tank to keep these alive. So I'm going to take a minute and do that. Don't worry. Oh, God, he finned me. There ain't nothing worse than a bullhead fin. And it's bleeding. But now, if you get finned by a bullhead and it starts bleeding, rub it on the skin. Oh, you little sucker. Man, he lit me up. God, it hurt. Oh, my God. Squeeze the blood out of it. Oh, that's going to be sore. Oh, God, I hate getting stuck by a bullhead. That is the worst. It's like a bee sting. Oh, that's going to hurt. Let me get some water in this tank real quick. I'm going to set this camera up where you guys can watch these fish. I think I got the right angle there. That you'll be able to see them flopping around. I'm going to fill the tank up with water so I can keep these alive. I am bleeding like a stuck hog. I'm going to put a Band-Aid on that. And then I'll be right back. All right, we'll get some water for our bait tank real quick. God, I'm bleeding. He got me good. And I'm hoping this doesn't scare the fish off too bad. All right, so I've got some water in our bait tank. I'm gonna turn the aerator pump on. I'm gonna put these bullheads in there, and then we'll get back to catching some more. Okay, hang on. All right. So now I've got a bucket of water right here behind me that I can throw these fish in as I catch them. And then when it start getting full, I'll dump it in the bait tank and just repeat the process. And that way we keep refreshing our water. The aerator is running. Do we still have worm on here from that last one? Yes, we do. Just a small piece of night crawler. That's all we need. Man, that finger's killing me. Where he stuck that fin deep in there all the way to the bone. If you've ever been finned by a bullhead, it is the worst. Now I'm hoping us throwing that bucket out there didn't scare these fish off. I don't think it did. I think we're going to be fine. Let's try to catch one more free lining, and then we'll throw a float on and try that. That's channel cat right there. There's channel cat. Is he going to make the run for it? No, that's a bullhead. It's a bullhead. Oh, crap. Look at all the shad. Look at all the shad. Oh, y'all missed them. I'm going to show you them shad in a little while, though. Because I'm going to, before we leave here, I'm going to throw the cast net. We're going to catch all the bait. We're just having fun right now. I could actually throw the net right now, catch all the bait that I'm going to need for the next 3 months, and walk away in one throw. Probably. I shouldn't have said that, because now when I throw the net and don't catch nothing, you guys are going to be, God, he's full of crap. But I've done it before, and I'm saying if it sticks to the norm, that's what's going to happen. I hate how these fish just grab that bait and do not move. I just drag it along the bottom, though, and see if I can get them to grab it. Man, that was a massive criminal right there. Dogfish, bowfin, whatever you want to call them. There's another one. I'm wondering if those things will feed better if I put it on a float. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's throw that right there where that channel cat just jumped up. We've got 4 bullheads so far. I'm wanting to hook in one of those big giant grinnell, bowfin, if you prefer, and fight him on this 4-pound test line. There's a massive one right there. God, that thing's got to be at least 9, 10 pounds. And I want to hook him on this 4-pound line and see if we can't catch him. It'll be fun, I promise you. God, my finger's throbbing. They're still bleeding, though. That's good. Man, there's a huge fish right there. I have to go with a bigger worm. Apparently, throwing that bucket out there did not bother them a bit. I mean, it's not bothering their movement. They're still coming to the top and they're still flopping around. It may have stopped them from biting. I hope it didn't. I don't believe it will. I think they'll still bite. I think I just need to put a bigger worm on there. What I got to do is find the spot where they're at. They're piled up on the deepest part of the hole, which is probably going to be right there. I cannot believe all those shad right there. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Massive bowfin, massive. Man, we're gonna put a bigger worm on there. We're gonna beat this bait up. We're gonna beat this bait up right now. We're gonna beat this bait up. You know what? Let's try a float for just a minute. Let's just try putting a float on here for just a little bit and see if that makes a difference. We'll check it out. God, I hate these spring-loaded things. Put that on there. Let's try it with a float just for a second. Then we'll go ahead and put some more worm on it, like I said. Let's put that big juicy one right there. Big giant worm. And I think, even if I've got this bait on the bottom, because they're barely moving and running with it, I think we'll be able to detect the bite a little better. That's my theory anyway. Let's find out. Let's throw it out there with a float right there. All of it the size of that. It's full. I mean, that both ends. Can you guys see that float out there? Let's see if the float works better. If it doesn't get a fish pretty quick, we'll take that float off there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I wish I could get somebody to come up here that could talk where I could hear what's going on because I can't see you guys. Eric B, Team Snagging Whiskers. Whiskers! I'm going to drop that link again. Somebody come up here and help me out because, John Boys, let me drop that link again. Somebody, don't be afraid. Come up and help me out. Did I get it? Yeah. Because I'm having trouble with the camera angles and everything else. Oh my God, look at those shad. I keep missing them. I try to get the camera wheel to where you guys can see them, and I'm not moving the camera fast enough. Oh my God, that finger. It's bleeding bad. There we go. Who is my savior? My brother Cody. Thank God you're here, my friend.
How's it going, buddy?
Man, can you see this little hole I'm at?
Man, you've got the perfect angle. Don't move it.
Okay.
But put yourself on full screen.
This creek is drying up, and these fish are trapped in here. And there's massive, dude, I'll tell you what, there's 10-pound bowfin in here, and I have seen some channel cat come up. Can you see those fish coming up?
Yeah, we see the bowfin. We don't see the shad.
Okay, well, what it is, right here, that little, where they're trying to get out that little shallow outlet right there. You see it?
Yep.
It's too shallow. They can't get out of it. And the whole school will run up there and they'll flop in the mud and then they'll go back. And I mean, there's like hundreds of them that'll try it and they can't make it and they turn around and come back. So they're trapped here. They're wanting out of here bad. And what's happening is them bowfin are chasing them. And when they do, they run for that, trying to get out that shallow outlet there, and they're not making it. I don't think the float's going to work. They should have moved it or picked it up by now.
Well, you may get
off with the hook on the bottom.
You may
oh my God, look at that one.
That's a big one.
That was dude, that was a 10-pounder easy. And there's literally hundreds of them here, and they're eating these shad that are trapped in here with them. They can't get away. When we get ready to go and we throw the cast net, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull the net up. That's how many fish are in this hole.
I'm ready to see you throw that net, but catch you some
I
boys.
know it's going to be so cool. But see, this ditch runs for like 2 miles into town. It's drying up. And they're all running. This is the last hole left. When this dries up, all the raccoons, the eagles, and everything's going to come in here, and they're going to eat all these fish. They're trapped here. They've been forced down here from out of town. I think we're better off on the bottom. I don't think that float's going to do nothing for us.
All right, let me ask you this. Now, I've never caught any bullheads myself, but are they good cut bait? Or I've always seen people use them live as live
Well,
bait.
you know what? We're going to find out here next week. I won't be able to fish again, but I can keep bullhead are the easiest bait to keep alive. And I've got a huge, massive bait tank in my backyard that's got filters, pumps, and aerators in it. Which, man, bullheads can almost live in stagnant water. I mean, they're easy to keep alive. And what we'll do next Saturday, next Saturday I'm going to be at Trail Tier State Park with Richard Cluck and Jerry Parker, and I'm going to take them bullheads with me, and we're going to throw some out there live, and we're going to chop some up and see what happens.
All right. Let me tell you who all you got in chat. You got a bunch of people saying hello to you.
Yeah, I'll do that because, man, I can't. The sun is right there, and it's right in my face. And that's why, man, I appreciate you coming to help me out because I can't see the screen at all. I don't even know what you guys are looking at.
Well, you got a P&B Catfishing, a.k.a. Paul Boyd, Sunfish King, Brian B., Muskrat Adventures, D. Run Meadows, Team Snag and Whisker, John Boy's Catfishing, Wildcat Rigs, Eric B., Jesse Lopez Outdoors, CVA, Warren Farley, Lee Evans, 922 Crappie Barbecue, Ashley Brady, and that's as far up as I'm scrolling. So,
well, cool. Yeah, see, I was out running my routes, and I just finished up working, and I had 2 calls, and I had to drive by this creek while I was working, and I looked down here, and I thought, ha, I know what we're going to fix it to do. And I said, it's only like a 5-minute drive from here to my house. And so if my phone goes off, guys, I will have to break loose and leave because if they call me, I got to go. But I haven't had a call for the last those 2, and then there was like 5 hours in between. So I think I've got everything took care of where we got a little time to spend together right now. Hopefully nobody interrupts that. We'll see.
And you got FD Fisherman, Ernie the Hog Snatcher,
Ernie the Hog Snatcher,
Missouri Outlaw Randy. Hey, how's it going?
Well, I sat at home this morning and I watched everybody's lives this morning. I watched Palmetto and a few other ones on there, and I watched until everybody went off. And I said, to the best of my knowledge, there wasn't nobody live. I said, man, everybody just quit. And so I said, you know what? Let's give them something to watch. And I threw the bait tank, the portable one in the back of the truck, and I ran back to this spot.
So for everybody just joining, Danny's caught
Oh, crap, I got off.
Oh, well, that would have been number 5 on bullheads.
Yeah.
He's out catching some bait, and after he's bored with catching bullheads, he's going to throw the cast net out there. There's a ridiculous amount of shad and a little bit of everything in this creek. It's going dry, so make sure to hang around because that's going to be pretty cool to see what all he brings in.
Yeah, when I throw that net, it's going to be on.
Dallas, how's it going?
I'm hoping that I got that set up where you guys can see those things surfacing out there.
We can.
They keep coming up. Those are massive. The smallest one I've seen is maybe 6 pounds. The biggest one might be 9 to 10. But there's like dozens of them in there, man. And because there's so many bait fish trapped in there, I don't know how hard it'd be to get them to bite something. Because basically they're just swimming around eating whatever they want. They can't get away from them. So I'm pretty sure their bellies are full.
Well, I've never caught a bullhead, but they look pretty fun on some ultralight tackle.
They hurt. That stuck me a while ago. That's going to be sore for 3 days.
Oh my God, we don't want to hear the crying now, dude.
Well,
no crying.
I'll try to keep it. I'll try not to, but I'm not making no promises. You're probably going to hear some whining. But I ain't caught nothing since I threw that bucket out there. I hope I ain't got them all spooked out, but they should settle down here shortly. If we go for a long period of time without catching a fish, we're going to throw that freaking net. But once we throw that net, we're done. It'll be a short live if I do that.
I was wondering why you didn't walk upstream a little to throw that bucket.
Because it's the water's only about 6 inches deep up there. I'll scoop up mud.
I got you.
This is the only hole left right here. That's it. If you go downstream or upstream, these fish are doomed. These fish, you might as well call them dead. They're not going to make it. This is going to be dry within the next 5 days, I'd say. And all these fish are going to be wasted. Look at that one. Oh, my God.
There was 2 of them. There was one at the bottom right-hand side, too.
Oh, could you see that one down there?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you could see that far down there.
I just seen 3 of them in a very short little span of time right there.
They're massive, dude. I mean, the camera's not doing them justice, I promise you.
Well, we know it ain't the same one because I just seen 3 in the amount of time that
exactly
couldn't have been the same one. So there's at least 3 of them in there feeding up.
Oh, yeah. And I saw some bass chasing these minnows, too, a while ago. Now, everything that's been in this ditch is 2 miles into town that way. And it's dry when you go up about maybe a quarter mile, but it's only 6 to 8 inches deep once you go past this hole. Oh, man, there went a bunch of shad right there. I wish I'd turned that camera. Problem is, there. Man, he came right up and gulped air. See, they're running out of air here, too. That's why a lot of them are coming up and doing that gulping. Because the oxygen levels are so many fish in that water right there that the oxygen levels are like really low.
Well,
and you'll still come up and gulp air.
Staying still water in this heat being that shallow, the dissolved oxygen is going to be pretty low.
Oh, absolutely. And then you got the fish concentrated in there trying to breathe it. See, those were bullhead that just popped up right there. The ones that just surfaced, those were bullhead.
How deep?
I didn't have it on the right spot.
Oh,
You what?
How deep is the deepest part of that hole?
I'm gonna say maybe 3 feet. Except for there's a culvert pipe right there. It might be washed out right there. Matter of fact, that's what we need to throw. We need to throw it into that culvert pipe. Because that's going to be the deepest hole.
Jesse Lopez says, pray for a major storm is all you can do. Or Danny, make a fish rescue video for an edited video.
Man, I don't have any way of transporting this many of them. And I'd have to drive 3 miles that way to the main river. Because this dumps into a main channel about 3 miles from here. Oh, man, that thing was huge. The hard thing about catching them on rod and reel right now is they'll pick that worm up and just sit there with it. They're not wanting to do a whole lot of moving. And every one of those bullheads that I've caught, I picked the rod up and it felt heavy and I just lifted it up and I was on there. They never pulled it, never tugged it, never tapped it. You just lift the rod up and they've got it swallowed. They'll swallow the bait and just lay there. Every now and then you just kind of lift up on it, see if there's anything pulling or putting pressure. Oh, there's a good one right there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Wait. You had a good shot at him. He'll be back. Oh, he came up and gulped air right there.
Yeah, we can see it all.
Okay, good.
You got pretty much that whole hole in frame. Everything.
Oh, good. See, I can't see the camera. I don't know what you guys are looking at. So,
Muskrat said do a slow retrieve across bottom.
Yeah, I did that a while ago, and the 4 bullheads I got. Oh, look at that massive one right there. Oh my God, that thing's huge.
Oh, he finally went back under. He was up there for a minute.
I started to bring some cut skipjack with me. I don't know if they would hit it or not. They've got too much to eat right now. I'm just dragging this super slow across the bottom right now. There's the shad. Hold on.
See them?
Yeah, they are. See them?
Yep.
Those
and then
are some big shad, dude. Those are like 10-inch shad. Man, when I throw this net, it's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. Literally. It's going to be a massacre, dude. It's going to be an absolute slaughterhouse.
Well, when you start casting, start on the left because if you spook them right, they have nowhere else to go.
Did you see that guy right there?
Yeah. Look like he's about 24 inches long or so.
Well,
He might
maybe,
not.
maybe. I'm going to say about 19, 20 maybe. He's probably about a 7 pounder. But they do not want that worm.
Well, you threw the dang bucket in there making all that commotion.
I know it. And I'm hoping they settle down here. That worm is. Oh, there's that big one back. He's got another one right beside him, a little smaller. See him?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah. Let's beat this bait up. Go bigger.
There's one to the left.
Oh, that one there's going to try to make a run for the channel. He's not going to make it. There's no way he's getting out of there. The water's way too shallow. He can't do it. But if you see, that's where the only way they've got. Can you see that right there? See him?
Yeah, he's about to get himself hung.
Yeah, he's trying. He started to go out there. He can't make it, so he turned around and he's going back.
Yeah, that only reason those fish will be trying to go over it, they're just out of oxygen in that little puddle.
Yeah, because here's the thing: there's nowhere for them to go. If they leave out of there, they want a bass right there.
Are bowfin any good to eat?
I don't like them. To me, they're real mushy. The meat is just real. It's like it's pasty. When you're a kid, I know you probably didn't do it, but some kids in school remember that paste they used to eat it. Well, that's what bowfin meat's like.
You used to draw the blue ducks in school, didn't you?
Do what?
You used to draw the blue ducks in school, didn't you?
Oh yeah, every time.
I've never seen a blue duck, and I wanted to see a blue duck.
Oh, that's a huge channel cat over there. Man, these fish packed in here like this. Do you think they would just be fighting over this bait? But right now, I think their main priority is they're stressed and wanting to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think they're I mean, there are some of them feeding. But I don't think that's high on their list of worries right now. Their main worry is, how am I going to get out of here? I'm going to die.
yeah, when a fish gets stressed, they don't worry about eating because that just takes more energy and puts them that much closer to death.
Well, before we go, like I said, we're going to throw that net and we're going to see what all's in there. We'll do a kind of like quick inventory of what species are in there. I'm sure we're going to get some bass. There may be some crappie, bluegill, shad, channel cat, bullhead, obviously bowfin, and carp. We're going to have a net full of just pretty much anything you can think of.
So, what are you allowed to keep out of a cast net in your area?
That's the sad part about it. The crappie and the bass, even though they're going to die, I have to throw those back into this hole by law.
Yeah, they're sport fish, or at least that's how they classify them in Kentucky.
And and I've talked to game wardens and said, look, man, this hole's drying up. These fish are going to be dead in 3 days. And I can't catch them and take them. He said, you absolutely cannot. He said, if you throw that net, there's that monster, dude. He said, if I catch you transporting those from here.
If they were caught with a net or below a legal size,
Yep.
it doesn't matter if you're saving them or not.
That's something swam all the way to the shore with that, chewed that worm up, and I didn't even ever feel it.
Roger wants to know what kind of cast net you throwing.
I got a 5-footer. I don't know what brand it is, to be honest with you. I can't remember. I bought it in a Bass Pro Shop in Florida. But generally, I'm lucky if a cast net will last me more than a year. Getting hung up in snags and rocks and stuff, I'll tear a cast net all to pieces, and I go through at least one a year. Oh my God, there's that massive dude right over there.
I put a few bad places in mine last time I cast it, get big carp in it.
I go through cast nets like like changing underwear, man. I tear them up really quick. Oh, there's a cool little smallmouth bass. I didn't even know they were in here.
You could take a little rooster tail down there and probably catch a little bit of everything.
I guarantee it.
Steve Adams, catfishing the Mississippi. He says, "Wouldn't you think if the shad are still living, there's plenty of oxygen in the water? They're the first ones to go."
Yeah, yeah, you would think.
Yeah, but it's not. May not be at the level that they're going to die, but they're obviously panicked because they're all trying to. We've seen numerous fish try to go out that little
Yeah,
mud
and
ledge
there
up
is
there.
water flowing through there, so it is getting somewhat replenished, I would say. But it's very little water flowing. It's so shallow. The only thing getting out of there right now is minnows. That's the only thing making it out. Everything else is trapped in here.
You can see how much mud's there where the water used to be. Where there's
Right,
no
right.
vegetation.
And if Roger's still in here, he should recognize. I don't know if you can see the other bank over there. You see that big hole in the bank? Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's a muskrat den. He ought to know what that was.
Muskrat said, "I used to go through 3 or 4 casting a year until I switched to Betts Super." I've got a Betts Blues, I think is what it is. I don't know. It's a Betts. I like it pretty good. It's 5/8 mesh and 8 foot net. It casts really well. I think it's 1.25 foot per pound.
Yeah. I don't like to go smaller than a 5. Uh, the biggest I've ever tried to throw was a 12. And those are really hard on me because that's a lot of weight. I'm slinging on my bad shoulder and stuff. And I can only use it. I can throw a 12 foot net 3, 4 times maybe, and then I'm just completely exhausted. It wears me out.
I mean, just the different. I've got a 5 and 8 footers. All I got, and the
Yeah.
different. I can throw at 5 all day. Where at 8 wears me out. 10, 12 cast times throwing it in. I'm pretty much sick of throwing it.
Yeah, the 5's my favorite to throw. I do like the 8. Right now, the thing I'm concerned about is throwing that net and throwing a whole bunch of bananas and tacos in front of you guys.
John Boy's catfishing says,
Oh
"What's up?"
my God, they all came up in. Yeah, I might have really screwed up when I threw that bucket out there because, man, I was catching them like
Yeah,
that. I threw that bucket. But you guys have had enough of me trying to get them on a hook. We'll throw the net, start getting. Oh my God, there goes them shad. Oh, you missed it again. But when you guys get ready for me to throw that net, I'll throw the net. Now, that being said, I'm warning you. Once we throw the net, then we're pretty much done. And I'll just be shutting it down because there's no point sitting here after that. Because I'm not going to sit here, even though these are going to die, I'm not going to get more of them than I can keep alive in my bait tank because then I'm just wasting them. You know what I mean?
well, the shad you can freeze.
That's true.
Avid Fisherman's in here. He says, "Hey, Danny, you got some old man outdoors." He says, "Hey, Danny."
Hey, some old man, I got a box in from Off the Hooks today that had my HD camera in it, a bunch of baits, and it had my some old man stickers in there, man. Those are some cool stickers. I got those in right before I came out here. I had to take a minute and open the box and look at everything, and then I said, okay, I'll look at it again later when I get home. Right now, I got to get out of here. Why are they not eating like they were a while ago? Man, I can't believe just throwing that bucket out there spooked them that bad.
You throwing a bucket into a mud puddle, it's going to spook everything.
They're still moving around like they were before, though.
Well, yeah, because they got stuff out there trying to eat them.
That's
I
true.
mean, it might not have, it might not scared off the bigger fish, but you might have put the stuff that's out there getting preyed on in a little bit of a panic.
Yeah. Ah. Twins, did you see them? I don't know if you saw the twins come up right there in the middle. Twin bow pins. Now, here's another thing. We throw that cast net. We're going to get some of them big suckers in there. They're going to tear that net all to pieces.
Some old man outdoors says, what was the brand of the camera?
I don't know. I looked at it real quick and I didn't take that much time to check it out. Because, like I said, I wanted to hurry up and get here. There's those shads. Oh, man, I keep trying to get on them. Oh, they may be coming up there again. Trying to get out that hole. Man, those are some good-looking shad. If I can get those and take those two to the river next weekend. There they are. There they are. Good old shad. I'm going to be showing those shad to you here in a little while. If I get those for the river next weekend, oh my God, it's going to be unbelievable, guys. We are going to tear some fish up.
J-Dog in the house?
Jed Doggy. I need to find that special spot where the bullheads are all hiding.
J-Dog's going to be live tonight, Danny.
Well, I'll be watching him. I know I'm going to be, well, the guys are going to be doing their show tonight. I'm going to be on there, but I'm going to be out in the man cave / camper. Because, like I said, I can't go to the river. When they do, there's a bite. There's a bite. When they do the show tonight, if J Dog wants to come up there and fish with us, he can. Man, there's a beautiful little channel cat right there. Oh my God. Man, I hate the thought of these fish are all going to be dead in about 5 days. That just really bugs me. But there's nothing I can do about it. Not really. Oh, man. Massive shad. I had a bite just a second ago. I want to try to get that camera where you guys can see those shad when they run through there. See the mud getting stirred up? Those are shad. I'm trying to keep it on them till when they come up there and make their run. There they go. There they go. Did you see them?
Yeah, well, we can see the water moving.
That's shad. And they're all averaging about 8 to 10 inches.
That's good size shad.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get some of them. I had a bite a while ago. I need to check my bait. Yep, he got most of it off there. Yep, when we throw the cast net, it's going to make this all worthwhile as long as I don't throw a taco or a banana. This is really hard on my knees sitting on this bank like this. Let's load up with worm.
Damn River Boys, thanks for joining us. Muskrat said he don't like frozen shad. He's waiting to get them the day of fishing or the day before.
I don't either. I was going to mention that. To me, the shad just don't keep very well. But I can't keep them alive. I've tried. I can't keep them alive. Now, Tim Scott, Epic, has told me several tricks to do it. I'm not equipped to do it the way he says, though. No, they're with the twins. We're going to call them the twins. There's 2 huge bowfin that are swimming side by side that keep coming up there. And for some reason, those 2 are staying together.
The way J-Dog packages his up, they stay looking pretty decent. And he catches huge shad.
Does he just vacuum seal them? How's he do them?
I think he makes sure he dries them real well. And when he catches them, he puts them straight on ice and salt slurry,
Okay. See, I'm not prepared for that. That's why I'm waiting till the end. Once I throw that net and I get those shad, I'm going to dump them in that live well. And I'm going to haul butt for the house as fast as I can. Because I don't have any ice with me. But like I said, it's like 2 minutes. I'll be home. There's those shad. Oh my God, those are good looking shad. Look at them. Oh, you can see them right down the bottom down there. That's some cool looking shad, buddy.
But the bigger the shad, the easier they are to get to keep. But yeah, making sure they're good and dry and they're fresh when you go to do it, and you get them froze as soon as possible and vacuum sealed.
Yeah, right. I don't know what he did there. I'm trying to keep that camera up front with that little outlet. You see those little shad? There they are. They're trying to come up into that to get out of here. That's the downstream side. And they cannot make it over that mud. There they come right there. When you guys get tired of this rod and reel crap, let me know. We'll throw the. Every time I turn that camera off there, the shad come back. When you guys get ready for me to throw the net, I'll throw the net. But I will have to end it pretty quick after that because I'm gonna have to get these things home and get them took care of like super fast.
J Dog's Gone Fishing says Danny Stone does like his brother Rustic does, and he just throws his bait in a bucket, no ice.
Today I am, but I'm not. I don't let them sit in the sun for 8 hours, and I don't drive 3 hours home with them in the cooler with no ice. I'm gonna catch mine, throw them in the cooler, and 2 minutes later I'll be at home and they'll be took care of.
I probably shouldn't have read that comment.
Well, yeah, because now you're part of it. Instigator.
Oh,
I don't. Hey, I don't care how anybody else takes care of their bait. I'm gonna. J Dog's right about icing them and stuff. And if I was further from home, absolutely I would have the saltwater slurry. And you got to get that bait as cold as you can get it, as fast as you can get it. But man, like I said, I'm 2 minutes from the house. Once we throw that net, we're out of here. We're gonna go home, throw them in some in the sink, dump some ice on them, and we'll start packaging them immediately. So you're saying wipe the slime off of them before you vacuum seal them? Is that what you're saying?
well, just get them dry. They pack they uh they package so much tighter. I mean, getting any air out of them, as much air as possible, and then just freezing them as fast as possible is what's key.
Okay, we can do that. But my plan was actually to come here and catch bluegills. I was figuring it was going to be bluegills and bullheads, and so I threw the big. I got a 48 quart cooler that I got converted into a live well that I put in the back of the truck, and it's got an aerator on it and a pump, and I keep them alive, the bluegills and the bullheads. I wasn't counting on the shad being here. I didn't know they were here until we got here and got set up.
Well, if you put the shad in that, by the time no, you mean you live walking distance from where you're at, basically.
Right, right.
You're not running into any issues.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the water tower from here, and my house is like half a block south of the water tower.
Muskrat wants to know what this massive bait tank at home consists of.
It's actually they took it out of some granary. It's a big giant stainless steel bin. I think it's like 8 foot long by 4 foot wide by 4 foot deep, and it keeps pretty good. I got it in a shady spot behind the house. It's a big stainless steel tank that they gave to me when they tore down the grain elevator.
Daddy brought some, those big, uh, they're like, it's almost like a huge Yeti cooler. They use them for dry ice when they go in and clean these factories.
Yeah.
He brought 3 of those home they were throwing away from there at his work. And we've been aiming to convert those into a bait tank and just never have. I don't know, they're a couple 100 gallon.
Oh, mine's way more than that. Like I said, it's almost say it's 8 foot long, 4 foot wide, 4 foot deep, and I've got a circulation pump. I drilled a hole through the side down there, and I've got a pump that's 1/4 horsepower, and it pulls water out through a filter and blows it back in there. It circulates the water. And I also have two like aquarium bubblers that
Yeah,
go to an indoor aquarium
aerator style.
that's got the double outlets on them. I've got two of those with the small aerators dropped in, spread out through the tank. And I've never had any fish die in there other than one time when my dogs chewed the extension cord in half and shut everything off. And I had like 300 bluegill in there, and they were all floating on top, all swelled up like little footballs.
Not even good for bait anymore.
Well, it's not good for my neighborhood because I've been gone for 3 days. We went camping. I come home, and all the neighbors were calling me, saying, "Do you need to clean your bait tank?" So we could smell it 2 blocks away. I went out there, and it was like, "Oh my God, it's putrid, rotten." Absolutely, just I was about to puke trying to clean. I had to pump all the water out of it because it was rotten and stagnant. And
Fishing Frustrations UK says get some aerator plants too.
get some what?
Aerator plants? I don't know.
Oh well, it's just a steel tank. There's no bottom that like if you wanted to put plants in there. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah,
I think you'd be able to put a plant in there.
No, but the setup you got sounds like it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting antsy.
When you guys get ready, we'll throw the net. I just don't want to shortchange y'all. I mean, if y'all want to hang out for a little bit while I'm trying to catch them on the rod, but if y'all want to go for the net, we'll go for the net when you guys are ready. Because it's going to be really cool.
That's up to chat. Mike Turner, 712 Catfish says, "What's up, Danny and Cody?"
Oh, Shad right there are what I'm wanting.
New Jersey Fishing Maniacs in here.
Oh, there comes a big bowfin. He's going to try to make a run for the. He ain't going to make it. He's chasing the shad. There he is.
Muskrat says, "Send it." Let's see what everybody else says. So is it net time, everybody, or should he keep trying for the bowfins he's scared? I mean the bullheads.
We've got 4 pretty good sized bullheads. Actually, the bullheads I got are way bigger than I like to use. When I fish with a bullhead, I like for it to be about maybe 5 to 6 inches long. And these here are probably 8 to 9.
When you start throwing the net, though, start at the left so that they run towards that shallow bank.
Yeah, we definitely want to hit the deep hole first.
And then you're going to spook them in the direction that they have nowhere to go, so you know you'll be able to cast over there and get them.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's a massive school shad right there.
We'll get the net.
Watch, look at that shad. Watch this shad. He's going to try to make it. He's going to get stuck.
That's a big one. That's a good shad.
Yeah, look. He tried to make it. Changed his mind.
I haven't said he likes
shad right there. School shad.
9-inch bullhead.
All right, so what they set aside? They want to do the net?
Me and Roger said net. Nobody else answered.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cody. Let's set a clock.
All right.
Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. If I don't hook something on the rod in 5 minutes, we're going to the net.
All right. It's 4:03.
Okay. So
Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay. So at 4:08, if we have not hooked anything with the rod by 4:08, we're gonna start throwing the net. I'm curious to see what all's in here. I know I've already spotted at least 8 different species in this hole. Oh my God, those things are huge. I really want to.
All right.
Yeah, bad.
Now you got people saying net and chat, but we didn't set a timer for 5 minutes. We're gonna try to get some more bullheads.
Well, that's the thing. We're going to get bullheads when we throw the net.
Yeah, but we
So,
have fun hanging out watching you, so we'll give it another 5 minutes.
okay. Well, that's totally up to you guys. I'll do whatever y'all want to do here. But we're definitely going to be taking some of these shad home with us. Either that or I'm going to throw the net and it's going to be banana shaped and tacoed out or whatever. Now, these fish will, when I spook them, they will go up that shallow water and run to their death.
Squirrel, how's it going?
Oh, there's a couple of them trying to make it. Hold on, look.
Oh, they about got it.
Yeah, that one almost made it.
Danny, you ought to take a shovel down there in your muck boots and dig them a little trench out.
Here's the thing. That mud, I've been in this ditch before and I almost died in it. That mud, when you step in it, is just like slop. And it'll come up over your waist and you can't get out of it.
Well, I still say go back and dig them a trench.
We had to rescue a guy out of here one time that got trapped. I've sat on my leg so long it's gone numb. There was a guy that got trapped in here one year. We had to bring out a crane and suspend a guy in a seat, and they put a harness on him. And what they did was they put just a little pressure with the crane on him, but they didn't pull him. And they told him just to wiggle his body back and forth while they were slowly putting pressure on it. And it finally pulled him out of the mud.
NJ Fishing Maniac, it's a secret. Well, you work for you're over the city barn there, aren't you?
Yep.
Bring Backo down there. Dig goes fish a trench.
Uh-oh. What is that? That is
Bullhead.
a big old bullhead. That bullhead is way bigger than I like to use for bait. He's a little bigger than I like. Now, I've already been finned once, so this little sucker, I've got to get a hold of him without getting stung. Nope. Well, he's got my hook and he's trying to get away. I'm going to get stuck. All right, I got him back.
Well, you called him and put him in the bait tank.
Well, he's got my hook. Ow, ow.
You sissy.
All right, there he is. I'm going to throw him in the bucket full of water. Now, do we want to tie this hook back on? And because we got one before the 5-minute time limit was up.
What do you want me to restart the timer?
I don't care. Whatever people want to do. Do a survey while I'm tying this hook on. See if they want to restart the timer or throw the net. Majority rules. And by the time so ask them in there.
Put 1 in chat if you want to throw the net immediately. Put 2 in chat if you want to give it another 5 minutes. And I will count them up.
Isn't this fun?
NJ, you figured it out.
Hey, he ain't stupid. NJ's pretty smart. My God, that's a massive shad right there. I want that one bad. While they're deciding, I'm going to go ahead and throw the hook back on anyway. I done retied. But see, they may have, because we just caught that one, they may have settled down and they'll start biting again. God, that's a massive, massive bowfin right there. And it'd be so much more fun to catch that thing on this 4-pound test line than throwing that net.
Well, Danny, it looked like it's the majority, and nobody's going. Well, now you're getting a few more. Wait a couple minutes. That was your 5-minute timer. But it is completely up to you. It is your channel. We're here.
Well, here's the thing. I think they've settled down because look at here. They're biting as fast as I'm throwing it in there now.
Well, as long as
See, I think they settled down after throwing that bucket because now I throw it out there and they're hitting it almost as fast as I throw it out there. Man, I hate getting bit by these things. Hey, a bullhead has the strongest jaw pressure of any catfish. If you ain't never been bit by one, it freaking hurts. And it seems like they always swallow that hook.
NJ says, Danny, I'm going to use frozen herring tomorrow. Catfish and gold.
Give me a hook back, dude.
Frozen herring and goldfish sound like good catfish.
Now, that worm is chewed up and destroyed. But I guarantee you, there's something out there will eat it.
Man, I'll go fishing for bait, and there'll be one little ring off a mealworm. Nothing left. Just one little ring off his body, and they'll bite it.
Oh, yeah.
Fish don't care.
Man, I hope I don't choke when I throw that net and embarrass myself.
So what do you think about NJ? Wants to know.
Do what?
NJ wants to know what you think about some frozen herring and goldfish for catfish tomorrow. That's his bait.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Make sure you're allowed to use.
Herring, hey, frozen herring, basically, that's all a skipjack is. A skipjack is a herring.
Or a moon eye's a bony herring.
Yeah.
I mean, make sure you're allowed to use goldfish where you're fishing at, though, because, of course, goldfish, when you use them live, they get off the hook, they will overtake a waterway, and they're illegal to use in a lot of places for that reason.
Man, I fished up in Lake Tahoe one time, out around California. And, dude, there's goldfish in there that weigh 12, 15 pounds. We actually found a catfish. It was on its side, flopping on the top of the water, that had a 10-pound goldfish stuck in its mouth.
But I'm expecting to see you go live or at least film it, you going back down there with a shovel and digging out a drainage trench for those fish.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I told you that mud's too deep. I'm not going down there. You'll get killed going down there.
Well, you gotta you run the dang city barn. Take a backhoe down there.
They won't let me do that because you've got to contact. You have to coordinate that with DNR. Now, I could do that, but believe it or not, DNR's policy on this situation is let nature take its course. Believe it or not.
No, NJ, those are bowfin that keep coming up to the surface. The bullheads are staying hunkered down and kind of swimming away from them.
Yeah.
They're low man on the totem pole, so you're not going to see them being up on surface with the rest of the bigger fish right now, I don't think. But I say that, and shad stay at the top of the water, so I think I'm talking out my butt.
Yeah, it is. You're right. And the thing is, though, once this creek drops, right now, like I said, it's still got very minimal water flowing out of it. Once it drops down to where that water flow stops and they completely run out of oxygen, you'll come back and all these fish will be floating dead. And that'll happen before it dries up.
Well, I say that about digging them a drainage ditch, but that's just going to drop the water level even lower.
That's true. Because here's the thing, they they're not going to make it. It's as a crow flies, it's a mile run to the main river, and there's spots down there where you'd have to do this every 100 yards. You'd have to dig out a trench every 100 yards. I just don't see that you you'd make it.
And then have enough water flow to bring it all up to.
Right.
You'd still need a good rain. Fishing the Dream, how's it going? He says, Danny, there's one of your own who has been given 2 weeks until he passes.
I heard somebody saying something about that earlier. I'm not sure if I know what they're talking about, though. I heard somebody said they had 2 weeks to live. I haven't heard who that was yet. And it's kind of got me a little upset. And when I find out who it is, I'm probably going to be a lot upset.
Well, I'll definitely keep them in my prayers.
Oh, look, they're trying to make a run for it, and they're landing on the bank. Look.
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah, he might flop himself to the other side.
Well, there was 2 of them that made a run for it. One of them made it, and that one there. What? He's gonna make it. Is he gonna make it? He's gonna make it.
He made it. No,
He made it.
Yeah,
There's the other one right beside me. He's still stuck. Oh, if you can see him. See him laid up on the bank there? Now, when I throw that net, if I don't hit that school of shad when I throw that net, that's kind of what I want to. I want to see those shad and see where they're at when I throw that net. Because if I don't target them, they're going to run over that no matter what.
Well, it's net time, Danny.
They're as good as gone after that. Do what?
It's been 8 minutes since you caught a fish.
Well, let's throw the net. Let's not put this off any longer. Because they're getting antsy. And I think they're going to try to make a run for it. Now, if they get out through there, we're going to lose those shad. So I kind of want to target them. I understand what you guys were talking about throwing upstream. But these fish will make a run for that chute. And they will flip over the mud and flop until they get out of here. So I kind of have to look for them and target them and hit them. All right, let me reel up. I'm going to grab the net. Oh, what we got going on here? Hold on. We got a huge bowfin on the. Look, we're on. Bowfin.
Heck yeah.
We're hooked up. Oh crap! He's screaming drag, buddy.
Well,
See, they just grab the bait. They grab the bait and don't move. And that is a pretty good sized bowfin right there. And I just lifted the rod up and he was on there.
Let's get some fish on in the chat. Everybody say fish on.
Big bowfin.
And be sure to hit the like button. It's a good one.
All right. Now we came prepared because I've got a net with a pole on it.
He got a net with 4 tobacco sticks taped to it.
I put a 12-foot extension pole on this net.
He looks bigger in the water.
Yeah, he's not. He's probably. He may go 5, something like that.
But he looked a lot bigger in the water, though.
Yeah, this ain't the big one.
That mud puddle down there is smaller than what I was thinking then.
Yeah, this ain't the big one. But see if I can get a hold of them. These things are slippery. But yeah, pretty little bowfin there. God, that thing's hot as firecracker.
You wanting a picture with him?
No, I've got so many pictures of these crappy things. Now, what I am going to do, though, I'm going to throw him downstream of this hole, and he has a pretty good shot of making it because they can actually swim over land, kind of like a walking catfish, but I'm going to throw him down there, so we're going to get rid of him right now.
We'll give him a kiss for the camera. No, you got to kiss him. We don't want to.
I am not sticking my lips to this thing. Oh, crap. He landed right back in the net. Let me go throw him out, and I'm going to come back with the net, and we'll throw the net. But I want to get him downstream where he's at least got a chance of survival.
All right, guys, it's looking like it's about to be net time. So hopefully y'all are all still in here that wanted to see it. Should be pretty fun to watch.
Let me get this rod put up out of the way. Well, that's tangled up, so we'll just put all that up together.
NJ, they'll go up and down like that. You can't stress it, brother. Just keep doing you. And I mean, every time I see you're live, you've got a good number of people in there watching you, and it'll all come in time.
All right, we got to try to get the right angle here where you'll be able to see the pool and hopefully see me too. How much can you see there, Cody?
We can see good. Are you where you point to where you're going to throw, so I can tell you if we're all in shot.
I'm gonna go for the middle of it.
Yep, we can see it
I'm gonna
good.
hit the deep hole right in the middle.
Yep, go for it, brother.
All right. I hate throwing a dry net. I usually like to dip my net in water first to kind of loosen it up. But we don't have that option at this moment.
Let's see how good Danny is with a cast net. Throwing it on live stream's gonna get him nervous.
Oh, I'm probably gonna choke.
Nothing like old camera to make you show your best side.
It really will mess you up.
Well, I'll read it to you after this.
All right. Are y'all ready for the first throw? You sure you can see the center of the pool, right?
We can.
All right, let's do it. Hang on, that school Shad is down there. I want to make sure they move back out of there first. All right.
Decent throw.
Oh my God, this net's heavy, dude.
Oh God, look, God bless. Did you see the fish coming out of the water? And he has got a full net.
Oh. Guys.
Look at the bass.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh my God, fella.
Look at this. I'm going to show you something. This is insane.
You got a couple 3-pound bass in there. Maybe 4.
Dude. Look at this. Look at the size of that.
Oh, they're skinny.
Here's the bet. I'm going to throw them downstream. Maybe they'll make it.
All right. Hey, you put a comment up on the screen. Take it down so we can see all of you.
Oh. There's another bass right there. Oh my God, look at the size of that shad just trying to make it out there. Look.
Is that a shad?
That's a shad.
Can you reach him with your net?
No, I doubt it. Dude, that's a 14-inch shad.
Take the comment off screen.
Oh, if I got a comment on screen?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how I did that. Let me find it here.
That was a crazy net throw right there. How many bass have you threw back already?
Well, we threw back 3. Here's number 4. Oh. Oh. Here's number 5.
Man, it stinks all those fish are just going to end up dying.
We've got two griddles. Oh, God. Don't fight. Oh, two griddles. Oh, come on now. I'm trying to save your life, dude. Work with me here. Now, check out these shad. Look at this. That's a
Oh yeah,
small.
that's perfect bait.
Look at this.
Awesome.
Two,
Look how red it is where it's in that shallow water getting sunburned.
yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shad. Big moon eye. Another moon eye. And then 3 small shiners. And 2 more moon eye. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the cooler. I'll be right back.
All right. Muskrat Adventure said those are true ditch pickles.
Dude, we still got fish in the net.
Another gizzard shad.
Another big shad.
Yeah, those will freeze just fine. I mean, they might
Okay.
not be good as
Dude,
being
they're freaking hot.
they're sunburned.
Man, that shad right there. Dude,
That's a
I want that.
monster.
I want that freaking shad.
See if you can net him with your extendo net.
All right, let me try.
Is that shad over on the other bank over there? Everybody's talking about how you bass is the true meaning of ditch pickles.
All right, you got a good angle on me there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna reach it.
That's the biggest shad of all of them.
That's a
That
pass,
is a massive shad,
pound.
guys. Look at the hole. I'll show you the size of this thing. Now look. There are literally hundreds of these in there. I need to call Richard Cluck and get him down here because I need to get a bunch of these for him. Richard lives well, I can almost see Richard's house from here. But yeah.
Gray's Family Fishing, will do, brother. And I screenshotted that, and I'm gonna send it to Daddy as well.
Look at that. Dude, I'm set for bait next weekend, I'm telling you.
Throw the
Shad
cat
and
set
skipjack,
again.
this time of year, this is my preferred bait right here. Now, see,
Grays, I'm sorry, man. And we'll definitely be praying for your sister.
Oh, yeah. But look at this. Those 3 bass, the biggest ones, they're already turned up on their side. See, what do? You know? I mean, what do you do? But They got so in shock, they swam up on the bank and they're going to be dead. I probably just should have threw them back in the main pool that they're in. But, they're not going to make it. It's as simple as that. They're not going to make it. Oh, I wish Fishing and Freedom was in here. Because, Richard, I'm like 2.5 minutes away from you right now. If he would come here, you know
Well,
what?
throw the cast net and take him some.
I was just fixing to say that. When I leave here, he better be home because I'm going to fill his 5-gallon bucket up and I'm heading straight to his house.
Fishing for Whisker sent Richard a Facebook message.
Hey, I'm trying to see if he'll know exactly where I'm at. But if he could get on here, I'll tell him where I'm at. And he come down here and we'll throw this net. He's got a net too. Man, I didn't even put a dent in that hole. When I was pulling that up, it was so heavy there were fish falling out the bottom of the net. But we're letting them settle down for a minute, and we're gonna throw it again. Let's get our camera set.
Warren Farley, he can't put the bass on the stringer. They got to go back immediately. He caught
anything caught in that net, it is illegal. It is illegal for me to, even if I throw them back to their death, which is stupid and insane. But that's the law, guys. I don't make the laws. I just abide by them when the camera's on.
Hey, Grace, message me on 3+1 Outdoors on Facebook Messenger, man. Danny, turn the camera back to the pool and throw that net again, brother.
Okay, let me get us adjusted again. How's your angle right there?
Perfect.
Okay. Man, I really need Richard to get down here.
Man, and y'all, that was a 5-foot net that was only open about 3/4 of the way. And he brought all that. Crazy.
Man, I do this every year in this spot.
Hey, Danny, I'm driving. Can't chat much. What's up? That's Richard.
Tell him I've got all the shad he could possibly want. Huge, 14 inchers. Just about a mile and a half from his house. If he can get down here.
Well, he says he's driving right now.
Oh, wait. He's going to do the show tonight. Richard, don't worry about it. I'm going to put you some of these shad up, and I will bring them to you at when we meet at Trail of Tears next Saturday. Half these shad belong to you. I'm bringing them to you.
Look there, that's a good friend right there. Go hook him up with bait.
All right, y'all ready to throw again? Cody, you ready?
West, yeah. Richard said West Ditch.
I'm in the little ditch that when you leave your house, going west, that road that cuts back toward Jeremy Holloway and them's house. Okay, that little bridge, the concrete bridge that you cross over going to West Ditch, right there's where I'm at. And I'm getting massive shad, dude. If you're not far from the house, if you're close enough right now, you need to come back and get some of these for tonight. If you're close enough, you need these bait for tonight. You need them for tonight. And I will get you all of them you need. I'll have them ready for you when you get here. All right, that being said, I hope he turns around and comes back. I would love for him to come pick some of these up and have them for the show tonight. But let's throw and catch some more. What do you say? You still there?
Yep. I'm sorry. I was reading a message from Grace. He was telling me something in chat.
All right, let's get some more.
And I think Richard might be coming back, but I'm sure after you're done catching them, you can give him a call or whatever if you have to.
Yeah.
He said
he
already
needs to take some of these to the river with him. All right, let's get some more.
Look at the shad skip across the water as soon as he throws it.
Oh, dude, the net's heavy again. I can barely pull it up.
Oh, it's full.
Oh, I dumped out half of them. Half of them dumped out the bottom of the net.
Monster shad.
Oh, and we got a bluegill. All right, shad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shad, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 moon eye.
Straight to the point. How's it going?
Oh, all right, let's get these in the cooler.
There's a first for everything fishing for whiskers.
Dude, I guarantee you, we've got between 20 to 30 pounds of shad already. And 2 throws. And what's bad is when I lift that net straight up, over half the fish are falling out the bottom of the net.
But do some short, quick little jerks so you close it up right there where it's sitting.
Yeah.
Don't pull it in that one slow motion. Do some quick little tugs.
Okay, we'll try that on the next run. And I really hope Richard is on his way back here, because if he comes and gets some of these for bait tonight, this fresh giant shad, dude, you guys are going to see something really cool from him tonight. I want to help my brother out to put on a good show tonight. And right now, this is the best thing I can do for him, is get these shad to him.
I think he might already be on his way to the river. I'm not sure. The way I read
Man,
it.
I wish he could take some of these with him. All right, we're going to throw the net one more time, guys. Them shad are in that cooler. They're dying. We're going to throw the net one more time, collect up our bait, head home, get them took care of, because we don't want to waste this amazing, awesome bait. Cody, you know what's brought me good luck today?
Me?
No, look.
Look there, 3+1 Outdoors. If you hadn't checked out 3+1 Outdoors, I mean, I don't know who they are, but they must be pretty dang cool.
Hey, they're good luck when you're bait fishing, I'll tell you that. I mean, top notch. If you're going bait fishing, get you one of these shirts. Hey, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I've proven it to you already. And a matter of fact, let's prove it again. I do want to get as many of these as I can.
Yeah, just
to the point where
free.
I'm not wasting them. How's that angle there?
There's so many of y'all that fish right there together. Y'all use them.
How's that camera angle?
Good. Perfect.
All right. And here's the thing. They can't get away. They're stuck. I mean, all you can do is just sit there and keep throwing over and over again. They can't go nowhere.
The epitome of shooting fish in a barrel.
Exactly. And I haven't thrown the perfect throw yet. There's our first bullhead, which he's really big. We're not going to keep him. All right, let's do our shad count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shad. What size is that moon eye? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moon eye.
Man, you've done got $100 or better worth of bait from the bait.
In 3 throws, brother. 3 throws.
Catfish Viking said, I need those shad. Yeah, Jesse Lopez, we don't get shad that big in my lake either. Rob Fox, how's it going? Anthony, how's it going?
All right, guys, this is officially going to be the last throw. Then we got to go get this bait took care of. So we're going to throw one more time. Okay? Because we want to try to get as many of these out of here as we can before they're wasted. Cody, how's your camera angle?
Turn it a little. Right there.
Okay. All right, last throw, guys. Last throw.
Danny's arm's getting tired on him. Ricky, how's it going? We want a perfect pancake this time.
Me too. I wouldn't hold my breath. I'm throwing somebody... the wind too, brother.
That's good. You still got them.
God, there's no end to them. There's so many of them out there. You know what? Guys, I could do this for hours and keep pulling these up.
NJ said you got 79 people in here. I can't see, but that's what he said. Said 79 people in here.
We're starting to thin them out. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shad, a bluegill, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big moon eye and 3 little ones.
Everybody hit that thumbs up.
Now I'll throw net one more time.
Yeah, you got you a really good size audience here watching you.
Well, at the same time, though, I don't want to. This bait's dying in that cooler, and I don't want to waste it. So seriously, this is the last throw. How's your camera angle?
Turn us a little more. That'll work.
There?
Yep, that'll work. Real Hoss, how's it going?
All right, you guys. I swear this is the last throw. Here we go. Oh, that was a bad throw. We're not going because that was a bad throw. No, it's heavy.
You still got bait. That was a taco.
Yeah, that was a bad throw. Oh, cool. Look. Horseshoe sucker. We got the horseshoe sucker.
Oh, like a red horse sucker?
Red horse. That's what it is. Red horse sucker.
Hey, those are that's some of the best bait you can get. Okay.
We only got 1, 2, 3 shad in that one, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of moon eye, and we got a hickory shad. That's the first hickory shad we pulled out of there.
I mean, that's quite a bit for that taco.
Yeah, I know it. And that's the only reason I'm going to throw one more time is because I made a bad throw. But yeah, it's starting to make my shoulders hurt.
Get it on the back of it, next to that drainage or at a muskrat den, whatever you called it.
I don't think I can reach that far, brother.
Oh, I understand.
I'll try to throw for there, but
Turn the camera just a hair if you don't mind.
all right, which way? This way?
Perfect.
Okay, you need to go up a little bit.
Jacob Hagan, how's it going?
All right.
Creole says, Danny, one more throw is like my wife's being ready in 5 minutes.
And it missed heavy. Oh, we got to load that time. Oh, God.
Another big bowfin.
Yeah. And a huge, biggest bass. Oh my God, guys. We got to get a weight on this bass.
Mike Sampson, how's it going?
Cody, check this out, dude. Look at that.
3.5 pounder.
At least.
He'd be more if he wasn't so skinny from living in that ditch.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's long. He's got a big old mouth on him.
Yeah. Big bass.
Just thin across the back. He'd be a 5 pounder if he had some weight on him.
But you know, I hate to, man. I'm going to put him back in this pool. I threw him downstream. The ones I threw down there, they're not going to make it. So if it rains, he'll make it. And another big bowfin. Look at this. Dude, that is not an injury. That is a rear mark. Look at that red colored scale. Look at that. Can you see it?
You sure that's where a scale hadn't been plucked off?
No, dude, it's not a wound. That is the color. That is not a wound.
Oh, that's wild.
That is not a wound. The scales are all there. He has got an orange dot on his back. And it matches. Look, oh crap. He's got one on his, he's got a couple more of them on his side. I can't hold on to him. I've never seen that. He's got one on his tail. Right there.
I don't know
I've never seen that.
Is that normal for bowfin?
Well, this black dot with orange around it is. These red dots aren't. All right, get out of here. All right. God, I stink like shad. You ever smell shad in the sun? All right.
NJ said that's $1 million fish you just threw back.
Well, this is hard.
He said that's called monkeypox for fish.
He may be right. I'm not going to argue with him about it. He may be right. But, oh, we've got some more in the net still.
He said, never mind, it's only worth $25,000. Still keep it.
Oh, well, crap. Who wants that? Yeah, we had 2 more moon eye in the net. Come on, dude. Get the bucket.
All right, dump those in the cooler and cast the net one more time.
All right, but I swear we got to quit because these fish are dying and I've got to get them took care of. One more time. I'm going to dump these in the cooler.
Joe Ziegler, how's it going? Says they call bowfins mudfish here in South Carolina. Brad Caudell, how's it going?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this today.
Oh, this is a blast.
All right, how's your camera angle?
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to let the fish settle down for a minute. Let me get a drink of water because I'm starting to get a little lightheaded and dehydrated, so let me get a drink and then we'll throw the net, okay?
Jacob, I don't believe he's fishing tonight, but the Mississippi River on. I think it's on Buck's channel, but let me ask Dan. Uh, Jacob, I'll put it out for you.
Well, I'm gonna have you take it. I know it. I'm trying to get that. But I think you got your net, get the hole. You're gonna die. You need to get this, and I want to before anybody recognizes where I'm at. Yeah. That's why I want to get in touch with you, so we can get this taken care of. Let me get a drink of water.
Is that Richard in the background? Oh, Ricky, I don't think it's me. It's probably him. I mean, I'm home on Wi-Fi, so mine should be good.
All right, you got a bucket? Go bring it.
Okay, tonight's show will be on Parker Pursuits.
And guess what, guys? We've got to catch more bait.
Is Richard there? Let's see Richard rip that old net one good time. You can't throw a net?
I don't know.
You just want to have all the fun.
Hey, can you throw a cast net?
Sometimes.
They're wanting to see you throw the cast net.
I'll throw it one time.
All right, Richard Cluck is up to bat with the cast net. Here we go.
Richard, come over here and say hi to everybody. We want to see your beautiful face for a minute.
Dude, I've been throwing in the same spot over and over again, right in the middle, and hit them every freaking time.
It's a 6 footer, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's a 5.
I think it's a little longer.
All right, you guys, Richard Cluck getting the net set up.
Hey, look at that.
Got too good, boys. Hey,
So,
great minds think alike with the t-shirt.
yeah. He's wearing a 3+1 shirt. He's going to catch bait.
Oh,
Cody,
it's
how's
sure
your angle?
thing.
How's your angle?
Point us down.
Nope, he can't throw a net. All right, hang on. I'm going to get Richard some bait.
He's definitely better at catfishing than he is bait fishing.
The way I do it, that's what I'm saying. This net's beat up. Make sure it's on he wants one more shot at it, y'all.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that to be my showing either.
See, he throws it different than me.
This way I throw mine. I don't know how you throw yours. Mine always spreads open pretty nice.
Oh, look.
There it is.
All right, let her sink for a second.
It's tangled up while ago.
Yeah. All right, you're on the bottom. Start tugging.
What I'm going to say.
Start tugging. You got some in there. Looks like you got mostly moon eye.
That was a pretty good cast there, Richard.
They were shiners. That ain't as big as I got. Oh, yeah.
205 Wild Action. How's it going? Hey, if you
Keep
go
going,
back,
man. You need to get enough bait for tonight. You get what you need for tonight. So you throw until, all right, Cody, how's your angle?
Good. Point down just a hair.
Well, I mean, you got to drive basically by your house to get out of here, right? You could throw them in just a. Well, I'm saying if you get more than you need, throw them in just like a bag and put them in the refrigerator and take them when you get home.
Got some ice in there. I put them on ice.
But make sure you got enough bait for tonight, because.
Ricky, to order a shirt, all you have to do is message us at 3+1 Outdoors.
That has to beat all the pieces.
On Facebook or 3+1 Outdoors at gmail.com. Either one.
Can't get one more good.
All right, here he goes. Oh, that's a perfect throw. It closed up on you a little bit in midair, but
what was that first
Shad
throw?
jumping
Heck,
out
he
of the
could
water.
doing that just fine.
Yeah, it was tangled up on me that first time. I didn't see it. Oh, there's a good one.
Oh yeah, real good one. Couple of good ones in there. And a bullhead. Now, they're wanting you to take that bullhead, if you don't want to use a hole, to chunk him up and see if you could use chunk bait tonight on bullhead.
Let's throw him out hole, catch a flathead, but
Now, there is
that's not really a flathead hole. So,
there's one of those.
what do y'all want to see? Bullheads for cut bait?
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Take them. I don't want them. I've got a dozen of them. And there's one of those. I just got one of those up here. Let's see. A couple more probably.
One, two, three big ones, a bunch of small ones.
Got enough?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all.
I was over here on all this road stuff.
All right. Richard said that's all he needs for bait, so he's going to call it good there. You guys got to see I'm just happy we were able to contact him, get in touch with him, and get this fresh bait on the hook with Richard tonight. I think it's going to make a difference. And I want
It
you,
took some networking, had people message me to get on.
if you can get back here tomorrow, you need. I've got all I need.
Yeah, I'll be able to swing back by.
If you come here tomorrow, empty this hole out, dude. These fish are going to die. Just take them all.
As soon as they shut down irrigation, we slow.
Because I know there's a couple of guys watching me that watch my channel that know where this spot's at, and they're going to come and get it. You got to whisper. They know. You'll know who I'm talking about because you're going to be here tomorrow, but it's going to be too late because Richard Cluck's going to beat you here. Be here tomorrow. Finish this hole off. Get these bait vacuum sealed put up. So you guys make sure you guys tune in tonight. It's going to be on Jerry Parker's channel, Parker Pursuits. Richard's going to take this fresh shad that we just caught over the Mississippi River and see if he can't do some damage. Tune in tonight for the show. Make sure y'all check it out. It's going to be a good time. I'll be there, but I'm going to be at home, stuck in the man cave / camper, and I'll be there supporting them morally and whatever I do. You know how that is. Appreciate you guys watching us do this. I've got a lot of bait to take care of because we have to be responsible about it. We have to make sure this bait doesn't go to waste. So therefore, we're going to cut it off here and head home and get that took care of. What time is it now? It is 3 minutes till 5.
Yep.
He's got 2 hours to get over and get set up. So he's moving out right now. I'm cutting out right now. Get home, get this bait took care of. Tune in 2 hours, you guys, to Parker Pursuits. And we'll talk about this some more if y'all want to. Meantime, I'm getting out of here. I've done said it too many times. I got to go.
See you, Danny.
All right. God bless y'all. I love each and every one of you. My brothers, my sisters, my catfish family. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, y'all.